Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Cisco Valley for today's contest between the visiting Middlebury Tigers and your Cisco Valley Thunderbirds. Sportsmanship and safety environments are the top priorities for all responsible functional activities. This is especially true with respect to a person's race, gender, sexual orientation, religion, national origin, ethnic differences, or disability. Any violation on the court or in the stands can result in game stoppages, ejections, or forfeits. Let's work together to ensure a positive, supportive, and healthy learning environment for everyone involved and have a great game. Thank you for your cooperation. And now for the starting lineups. For the visiting Middlebury Tigers. Number 4, Felisa Bush. Number 11, Taylor Altamos. Number 14, Cook Riney. Number 20, Colton Odell. And number 24, Brady Lloyd, and the rest of the Tigers. We're coached by Chris Altamos, assisted by Kevin Bradford, Kyle Lucian, Sidney Hopkins, and John Cedar. And now the starting lineup for your Mrs. Ray Thunderbird. Number 2, Reed Myers. Number 14, Drew Wood. Number 15, Drew Burge. Number 20, Peter Rich. And number 22, Gavin Nichols. And the rest of the Thunderbirds. We're coached by Matt Walker, assisted by Nick Cutting and Richard Walker. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise and remove your caps as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem performed by Sorrel Patterson.
Welcome to the Thunderdome on the campus of MVU High School, and welcome to another exciting game brought to you by Northwest Access TV. I'm John Nielsen, and this afternoon's Lake Division contest between the 7-8 Tigers of Middlebury and the 5-10 Thunderbirds of Missisquoi should be very interesting. First, for the starting lineups for Middlebury, number 4, Taslo Lukish, number 11, Taylor Altamos, number 14, Cook Riney, number 20, Colton Odell, and number 24, Braden Lloyd. And for the host Thunderbirds, number 2, Reed Myers, number 14, Drew Wood, Drew Burge, Tabor Rich, and rounding out the starting 5 is Gavin Nichols. Sit back, relax. This should be an exciting game, folks, as Middlebury wins the tip. MVU starting out in a little bit of a zone defense, trying to deter any one-on-one moves. And we got our first foul of the contest. Drew to Burge with a hand check. Taslow to inbound for Middlebury. Off the inbounds right away. Three-pointer up and good by Taylor Altamose. Inbounder is the most dangerous guy on the court, and MVU lost sight of him for a second and made them pay. T-Birds, quick shot by Gavin Nichols, no good. Middlebury quickly into the front court. T-Birds staying in that zone. Hopefully deter any kind of inside moves, inside one-on-one, making the Tigers earn it from the outside today. And a ball is turned over. First substitution of the afternoon, we'll have Triton Gardner come for Drew to Burge. Tigers riding a 4-game win streak as they meet up with MVU after they've collided a few weeks ago, with the Tigers controlling a majority of the game, and the T-Birds really never contended. They were without the services of Reed Myers for that game. Reed is back tonight, so hopefully a different outcome for the Thunderbirds. And right on cue, Reed Myers with a three-pointer to get the scoring off and running for the Thunderbirds. Game tied at 3, 6.5 to go here, opening quarter. A lot of baseline cuts by the Tigers. Another three on the way, no good. Rebound, Tabor Rich. Nichols trying to survey the situations. Tigers in a man-to-man defense. Nice overplay by Cook Riney. Just take that steal away from Drew Wood. Riney gets a lot of attention when he catches on the high post. Quickly doubled in, triple teamed, but is able to get the ball out and to his teammates. Ball is reversed around for three-pointer on the way, no good, but Riney there for the rebound, and a quick 2 offensive rebound. T-Birds are gonna have quite the chore this afternoon with the 6'4" Riney. Ball comes in, high post. Tabor Rich quickly up, no good. Drew Wood, quick rebound, and he's fouled. Drew Wood will go to the line to shoot 1 as he converts on the offensive rebound, put back. Foul on number 4, Taslow Lukish. Team's first, his first. Three-point play is good for Drew Wood. Very inspired minutes coming off the bench early in the year, but now as one of the starters, Drew Wood gets his first breather as Drew to Burge comes back in. Long outside shot, no good for the Tigers. Taylor Altamose certainly not afraid to shoot it. 6'5" MVU, under 5 minutes to go here, opening quarter. Ball does come low post, but is knocked away from Nichols, trying to establish position on the low post. Drew Wood to return, giving Gardner a break. Nichols waiting for action to happen, coming across after screens are played on their men. Ball comes in, drop step from Tabor Rich is good. Going off the left side of the glass. 8-5 now, Thunderbirds. T-Birds undeterred with the larger inside game of the Tigers. Another outside shot on the way and good. Taylor Altamose feeling it from long distance. That's a couple of threes already for him. Ties the score at 8. 4 minutes to go here, opening quarter. Reed Myers looking to get in the lane, does get a shot off, but it is long. Nichols gets the long offensive rebound. A little miscommunication on where that pass is going from Nichols. And defense turns into offense for the Tigers. Reed Myers quickly down, and he does get hits, taking the ball into the hoop. The belly of the defense. That is one thing the T-Birds were missing the last time these two teams met up. Any kind of dribble penetration, any kind of look towards the rim from the guard position in transition. That is a second foul now on Tazlo Lukic. Team second, his second. Myers good on the first. Coach Walker and his staff certainly looking for both defensive and offensive contributions, and as well as some consistency up and down the bench. They're slowly coming around, slowly getting healthy again. As Myers ties the game at 10. 3:33 to go here, opening quarter. Lots of action so far, lots of scoring. T-Birds into a little bit more of a man-to-man now. Drew Wood has quite the task of working on Riney. Riney with the drive, unable to convert, but he does get his own rebound. Ball gets poked away. Corralled by the Thunderbirds. Under 3 minutes to go here. Ball comes around, Trenton Gardner. A little confusion on the offense of the Thunderbirds, and quick timeout by Coach Walker just to reiterate what they are looking to do here as a collective. 10-10 as our score. Let's take a moment to thank our community sponsors that make our life sports coverage possible. Splish Splash Clean and Clear, Northwestern Rehab Services, Notch Vermont, My Healthy Vermont, JC Image, Union Bank, Stone's Auto Repair, St. Albans, East Fairfield, and the Collins Burley Sports and Fitness Center. If your business would like to help sponsor our live coverage, please reach out to Paul Snyder at Northwest Access TV. Check out their website for more details, northwestaccess.tv. We'd also like to thank Northwest Counseling and Sports Services and the Afterglow Foundation. The two organizations have been working to prevent suicide deaths in our community. If you are concerned about yourself or a loved one, there are people in the community that can help. Reach out to NCSS 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on its confidential emergency hotline, 802-524-6554, then press 1, or you can always call or text 988. One call, text, or chat could save a life. T-Birds being very patient with their offense here, coming out of the timeout, making sure that the screens are working, giving time. Myers again, quickly up and over, and he just rolls off the rim. Riney with the rebound. 10-10 here, 2:15 to go, opening quarter. T-Birds staying in their man-to-man after starting off the game with their zone. Now the three on the way, and long. Shot by Colin Chassin. Outside shot from Trenton Gardner, no good. Box out by the Middlebury Tigers. Ball quickly in to the paint and then out again. Ball comes inside, then outside, back inside again. And going to be a foul. Riney with a little spin cycle on Drew Wood, but with Tabor Rich coming over to help a little too late to pick up his first foul and team's second foul here of the opening quarter. 1:35 to go. Riney earned himself 2 foul shots with that spin move. Riney empty on both of those foul attempts. Nichols, plenty of opportunities to take a shot, but deciding not to. He needs to get on as well and start some shots, get some shots up today for the T-Birds to be successful. Ball comes across, Myers for three on the baseline, no good. Another good check out by the Tigers. Kyle Stearns with that defensive rebound. Really looking to pout it inside, but we have a jump ball. Good hands by Tabor Rich and Drew Wood as well to tie up Cook Riney. Josh Young, getting his first action of the afternoon, giving Tabor Rich a rest. Under 30 seconds to go here, tied at 10. Gavin Nichols looking to break down his man, unable to. Good defense by Keenan Schwanian. First shot in the afternoon for Nichols, no good. Myers trying to rake the rebound, but unsuccessful. 15 seconds to go here. Tigers looking to get the final shot of the quarter. Ball comes out, shot on the way, and it's good by Colin Schwanian. And now an inbounds violation by the Thunderbirds, giving the ball back over to the Tigers. T-Birds trying to quickly get the ball in for the last couple seconds and just stepped on the line. Taylor to Ambrose to Trigger. Long, a three on the way, no good. Rebound by Gardner, and that's how we will end the first quarter with the Middlebury Tigers 13 and the MVU T-Birds 10. Myers is certainly a sight for sore eyes, coming off an illness earlier last week, and it's just what the doctor needed, as he was a key contributor as they hung on to beat a scrappy Milton team on Wednesday, 46-43. MV will certainly look to even up the series here this afternoon with exactly 2 weeks left in the regular season before playoff pairings will be announced. Like I said, Middlebury on a little bit of a winning streak as well. 4 games in a row now, starting back when they beat the Thunderbirds in late January to start their streak. Tigers to start the second quarter with the ball as Tazla Lukic looks to run the point, and MVU back into the zone they had started the game off with. Quick shot on the outside, which is no good by Brady Lloyd, who has found his way into the shooter's column. But it looks like we have an offensive foul on that offensive rebound attempt. Something didn't look right for Coach Aldamos, and he calls a quick 30-second timeout. That last foul was on George Devlin, senior forward, who just checked into the game. Trying to get position on that long rebound. T-Birds doing a nice job of mixing up their defenses, not allowing Middlebury to get too comfortable with one particular defense on how to attack their defense. T-Birds needing to score, though, to get into their three-quarter court defense. And it looks like Tigers, right off the bat, right out of that timeout, are starting their own little full-court press. Myers and Nichols able to beat that. Ball comes around. Nichols for a three on the other side in the wing, no good. Long rebound comes to George Devlin. Lukish looking to run the point again. Kick ball on the sideline, retaining to Middlebury. 7:18 here, second quarter, 13-10. Middlebury. Ball quickly comes in. Also for the first time, Cooper Quinn seeing action here in this quarter, as well as Colton Odell, who was one of the starters. Ball gets quickly swung around, open shot on the far end, no good. Long rebound, gets batted around a little bit and comes into the hands of Nichols, who gets into the paint, kicks it back to Myers for three, no good. Rebound comes to the Tigers. Odell with that defensive rebound. Ball comes into the lane and quickly is handed off with Devlin scoring on the two. Hustled by Lukish. Created that. That's going to be a travel on the Thunderbirds as a little full court double team. Made Nichols shuffle his feet a little bit. 15-10 here for the Tigers. 6:24 to go, second quarter. Lukish waiting for his screens to do their thing. Seems a little bunched on one side, but able to get the ball out and swung around to the other side. T-Birds cut off anything on the baseline. Ball comes to the other side. Swung around. Reed Myers with a quick hand stepping in front to score on the other end for two. There's a defense into offense we had talked about, and which produces a turnover now. Ball goes back to the Thunderbirds after miscommunication by the Tigers. Myers and Nichols caused so much havoc for opposing guards. Looks like the Tigers now into their own form of a zone defense. Ball comes across but is picked off. Out of a baited pass by the Tigers. Works to their advantage. Long shot on the outside, and three is good for Cooper Quinn. And turnover by the Thunderbirds. Tabor Rich thought he got bumped and went off his defender, but doesn't look like it happened, not by the officials' sight. (18-12) here, under 5 minutes to go, second half. Good play by the Tigers, inside-out game. Unable to, but it looks like it's going to be a jump ball. Thunderbird seemingly was over the back of George Devlin, but not in the eyes of the official. Producing that jump ball, Drew Wood returns for Thunderbird. Almost a steal by the Tigers off the inbounds. it's going to be a little push from behind. Too aggressive. Tabor Rich coming for that ball, but with George Devlin just a tad slow, produces that bump from behind. And that's Devlin's team second here in the quarter, 18-12, 4:37 to go here. Josh Young to return for Trenton Gardner. Tigers staying in their zone defense. Tiber's doing a nice job getting the ball high post and then looking opposite. Just a little off of that pass from Tabor Rich, who bites on the fake, and he will be called for that foul, going for the block. Coming down a little awkwardly. He'll be okay. Foul committed on Lukish. Slow to get up, but should be fine shooting his foul shots. Well, I'm guessing now it's not a shooting foul. I was on the floor. He was not in the motion of shooting. But that is Tabor Rich's second foul, first in the quarter for the Thunderbirds. But something to be mindful of going into the latter half of the game. Backcourt call. He would have been fine. Colton Odell would have been fine if he would have caught in backcourt, but he caught it in his side and then took it to the other side of the court, which produced the turnover. Drew Wood in for Tabor Rich. And we've got an off-the-ball blocking foul by Drew Taberge. That will be his second, team second. 4:08 to go here. Keenan Schwarnier leading the point. Moving over to Taylor Altimos. Tenacious by Brady Lloyd. Unsuccessful on the first, but never gave up on the second. On his own offensive rebound to get fouled and send himself to the line. Drew Taberge pick up his third foul with 3:53 here to go. Lloyd good on the first. Tabor Rich having to return quicker than Coach Walker would want him to for Taberge, who did pick up his third. Front court fouls starting to mount now for the Thunderbirds. Lloyd good on both, extending the lead to 8, 20 to 12. Under 4 minutes to go here. Cook Riney back into the game as well, producing some inside havoc for the Thunderbirds. A little miscommunication on the Thunderbirds. Ball will go back over to the Tigers. Coach Aldamos wanted to call a timeout as well. 32nd. 3:35 to go here, second quarter. Multiple changes to the T-Bird lineup has produced little lack of consistency, and you're hoping at this point in the season, game 16, that you kind of iron out all those little details about where people are supposed to go on offense, right? What that's supposed to look like. You should be able to do it in your sleep. And just these changes, you're going deeper into your bench for guys who maybe doesn't get a lot of playing time, forced into those situations. Hopefully those things can be ironed out here before the next 2 weeks and those playoff seedings are announced. At this point, T-Birds will be on the road somewhere, not quite sure. Hopefully to narrow their gap, win and loss gap, so they can perhaps have a home playoff game. Time will tell. T-Birds able to put some pressure for the Tigers, but they were able to get over the timeline. Ball gets skipped across, comes baseline. Odell back up top. Myers with quick hands, but unable to get the steal. Ball comes back out, inside, outside. 3 on the way is good for Taylor Altomos. Extend the Tiger lead to 11, 23-12. T-Birds having a little tough time scoring here in this quarter. Trying to find some consistency of where the ball should go. Drew Wood, pump fake, and good. Got the big guy in the air, then put it on the floor to score. Great little contributions. Nichols with a poke away. Scramble on the floor. Looked like it could have been a tie-up or a timeout, but one of the referees did not see it that way. He saw a foul, to the dismay of many in the first row. That foul is going to be on Josh Young, his first, team's 4th, and anything from here on out will be foul shots for the Tigers. So little finger slip, ball slippage on the inbounds. Does turn the ball back over to the Thunderbirds. Max Bear seeing minutes here for the first time this afternoon. 23-14, 2.5 to go here, second quarter. Oh, Myers with a little too much shoulder to create that space, and that will be an offensive foul. That will be his first, team's 5th player control foul, so no foul shots awarded. Tigers very quick. Up and in for Brady Lloyd. Took the hit, no call, but was able to score anyways. 2 minutes to go here, 25-14. Lead back to 11 for the Tigers. Ball comes in low post. Tabor Rich, a little unfortunate there. Bounce the ball off his foot. Goes over the Tigers. Hands by Myers, quick hands. And we got a little slippage from Reed. Myers, unlucky. Ball goes back over the Tigers. 1:40 to go. Second quarter. Quickly in the front court. Altomos. Ball comes out. Quickly to the corner. 3 on the way. Bounces around, no good. Piney, though, keeping the ball alive for the Tigers. Offensive foul. Tabor Rich stays in and takes the charge. Lukish with that offensive foul. That would be his 3rd. So that's the first starter for Middlebury with any kind of foul trouble that he will have to sit for the remainder of the half. 25-14 as we approach 1 minute to go here in the quarter. Nichols still unable to get going offensively. Ball comes high post, Nichols. Tough pass from Drew Wood. Nichols pulls the trigger. No good, though. Great box out by all 5 Tigers. Making the task very difficult for the Thunderbirds getting any kind of offensive rebound. They're ready to hit the 30-second mark here. In, out. Myers unable to get the steal. Ball comes around. No call on the baseline as Brady Lloyd scores 2 more for the Tigers. T-Birds would be wise to look for the last shot here, not giving the Tigers any more opportunities to score. 8 seconds to go here. Ball's coming up through. Three-pointer on the way, but Myers will be fouled. Foul called on Kian Schwanier. Reed Myers awarded 3 foul shots. Josh Young coming in for Gavin Nichols. 2 seconds to go here. Myers third on the way, no good. Myers only 1 for 3 in that last set of foul shots, and that brings us to halftime with Middlebury Tigers 27, the MVU Thunderbirds 15. Stick around, the second half should be a good one.
And the 50-50 ticket. Winning numbers for the 50-50, 311, 3931. It is a red ticket, 311, 3931. Collect your winnings and see here in the scoreboard. Once again, the winning 50-50 ticket, 311, 3931.
And welcome back, everyone. We will certainly see a very competitive second half if Coach Walker and his staff have anything to say about it. Third quarter has usually been a very successful quarter for the Thunderbirds. Middlebury has been quite the foe here this afternoon, though. Leading scorers we'll have for Middlebury, Taylor Antamos with 9, 3 3-pointers of that 9, and Brady Lloyd with 6. And for the Thunderbirds, Reed Myers has 8, Drew Wood has 5, and Tabor Rich has 2. Both teams not necessarily going to the line a lot in that first half. Middlebury 2 for 4 and MVU 4 for 6. But we may come down to foul shots to decide this game after all. But Middlebury starting with the ball here in the second half. MVU starting off with their man-to-man instead of a zone, as they did to start the game. They go pound right inside right away. and score for Riney. Drew Wood has a lot to handle there in the post. Drew Burge able to get by his man, but unfortunately unable to finish. Great opportunity for the Thunderbirds to close the gap, but it still remains 14, 29, 15. Tigers very apt to moving the ball around pretty fast and very serendipitous to have the ball come to their hands off that offensive rebound. A little miscommunication here by the Tigers, and the ball will go back over to the Thunderbirds. Reed Myers, leading scorer in the first half, trying to get others involved as well. Nichols is not on the score sheet. He needs to get going as well for them to be successful this afternoon. A little miscommunication as well on the Thunderbird side, and the ball gets turned over back to the Middlebury. A lot of switching going on underneath when Riney comes across the lane. You've got either you've got either Wood or Burge, and goes inside. He's just a mountain to handle inside for any of the Thunderbirds here this afternoon, as Riney scores at will on the post. That certainly was a point of interest, I could tell by Middlebury in the locker room at halftime. Myers slips in, gets the ball shot off, but no good. Tigers out looking to run. Ball goes quickly to the corner. Colton Odell taken out top though. Tigers being very patient. Riney comes out top, sets up that screen. Ball comes around again, and shot on the way is good. Taylor Altomos for three, and the lead swells to 19. Coach Walker calls a full timeout to get things back in hand. Inside, outside punch of the Tigers starting to become a problem here for the Thunderbirds, unable to keep up physically with Middlebury's size. That is wearing, that physical wearing over the course of the game can be super tiring. And T-Birds are trying to make an honest effort of sending multiple people to lean on Riney. But when that happens, that leaves the perimeter open for jump shots, just like we saw. And Tigers certainly get their fair share of shots up and are making quite a few of them this afternoon so far. Hopefully, Coach Walker can motivate his guys and find a defense that's going to work for them moving forward here. 5:32 to go, third quarter. Middlebury staying in there man-to-man, not allowing the T-Birds to get anything off the dribble or any kind of dribble penetration. Myers finds himself on the post against shorter man, and he takes a shot, no good though. Ball gets kind of knocked around a little bit, and Josh Young, unfortunately, on the wrong end of that call. That'd be his second, team's first. 5:13 to go, third quarter. T-Birds trying to cause some kind of chaos defensively. And just a nice move by Brady Lloyd, taking the bump, still scoring. Tigers scoring at will now as the lead balloons to 21, 36-15. T-Birds only scoring 2 points in that second quarter. unable to find the basket here to begin the third. T-Birds finding themselves, most of them on the same side of the court, which is not what you want, but produces a steal now. Quick shot in by Altimos. It's no good, but he gets his own rebound and scores. Quick timeout by the Middlebury coach. 4:23 here to go. 38-15. Middlebury in control, with seemingly nothing really to stop them right now. MVU needs to dig down deep here and find something, anything that can get them some success. They've usually been weighing heavily on their defense to really negate any lack of offense that they may have, but they have been unable to produce any of those quick turnovers to really produce any kind of quick points to keep them in this game. Hopefully, Coach Walker can, and his staff, come up with something quick to keep this game within reach. Middlebury, a little 1-2-2, not necessarily stealing defense, but just something to disrupt offensive flow for the Thunderbirds. 3 on the way, no good from Nichols, but offensive rebound by Tabor Rich. Nichols came down on his ankle, slow to get up, and we'll have stoppage in play as Nichols goes down and tries to work out that sprain, quick sprain. Trainer comes over just to check things out. (38-17), 4 minutes to go here, third quarter. Quick shot on the outside, but we've got an illegal screen. Colton Odell with an illegal screen, producing that shot for his teammate. Goes back over to Thunderbirds. Myers, nifty with the dribble. Kempertian in for the game for the first time. Ball gets knocked away from Tabor Rich. Ball's going to stay with MVU. Thunderbird returns for Josh Young. So for the Thunderbirds, you've got Reed Myers, Tabor Rich, Drew Burge, Trenton Gardner, and Kempertian. Quick shot up and around for Gardner, but no good. The rebound goes to Lusky. Drive inside, no good. Ball gets knocked around after Colton Odell's shot. Last touch by the Thunderbirds. It's going to stay with the Tigers. 38-17, 3:08 to go here, third quarter. T-Birds in a man-to-man. No call as Lucas tries to drive. Somehow got tripped up either by his feet or someone else's. But either case, ball goes back over to the Thunderbirds. But Looks like we've got a foul, a little aggressive foul. Cohen Odell. They've changed that actually. That foul is going to be on Lukish. That would be his fourth. Wholesale substitutions for Middlebury. Kyle Stearns, Colin Schwanier, Taylor Altimos, Tucker Mortar, and Kean Schwanier. Foul on Kyle Stearns. That'll be his first. Team's third here in the third quarter. Myers off the inbound three, no good. Ball gets tipped around, off fingertips of Tabor Rich. Goes back over to the Tigers. Max Bear comes in the game. Coming in for Drew Taberge. Taberge has 3 fouls, so they need to be cognizant of his foul situation with another quarter to go. Nichols back in the game now too. We'll see how effective he is on that ankle. And a little too quick with the feet. And ball gets turned over. Myers waiting for his offense to come together here. Max Bear in for the second time tonight. So you've got Rich, Myers, Bear, Tian, and Nichols. Quick hands with the Tigers. And ball goes back over to the Thunderbirds. So both teams not really taking care of the ball at this moment. Tigers calling off their press with 1:40 to go here in the third quarter. Nichols yet to score this afternoon so far. He needs to get on track. Ball gets kicked. 1:33 to go. Ball comes across. Tabor Rich elevates and scores. Only second made basket for Rich this afternoon. Offensive rebound by Kyle Stearns, draws 3 T-Birds. Looks like they're going to give that foul. Could have given it to any of 3 guys, but they gave it to Tabor Rich, which is his third. Stearns good on the first. 39-19. Stearns only good at 1 of 2. A little over a minute to go here. Hand check on the outside on Myers. That'll be the 4th team foul for Middlebury. Subs coming in. Jonathan Kufumbi for the Tigers. And Drew Wood for the Thunderbirds. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. 1:02 to go here, third quarter, 39-19. T-Birds only able to produce 2 baskets here this quarter so far. These large gaps in time of the T-Birds not being able to score sometimes comes back to haunt them. It's that inconsistency on offense. where if they're having these large gaps in not being able to put anything on the board, and if they can't score defensively from their press, they put themselves into quite a hole. And then it does take a lot of energy to try to climb out of those holes over the course of a game. T-Birds do have 1 quarter to go. Hopefully they can string some baskets here together, get some stops, make some shots, and make this game exciting for the fans. Drew Wood's going to inbound the ball. Ball quickly tries to come into Nichols underneath, but is poked away. Ball gets deflected away. We're going back down to the... And a little too much reach for Nichols on that steal attempt. Nope, they're going to call that foul on Kemper. That'll be his first, team's third. Under a minute to go here. Ball gets poked away by Nichols. Myers trying to catch him out on the break. And an attempt made for a shot, but he is fouled hard. Foul's going to be on Keenan Shornier. Nichols on the line shooting 2. First point of the game for Gavin Nichols. (39-21). Chettengarnder back in for Kemper. MVU trying to speed up play here. A little full court press. Tigers able to get away, but then Nichols reached from behind and gets arm. So that's the last foul MVU can give. That's his Nichols' first of the game. Last the T-Birds could give. 31.7 seconds to go. Ball gets taken away. Max Bear with some nice defense. Nichols on the other end, quickly off the glass for 2. There's that defense into offense we had talked about. Bear a little too aggressive with his defense. And that's going to put the T-Birds over the limit. And the Tigers on the line with 14.1 seconds left to go. Tabor Rich returns for the Thunderbirds. Kafumbe good for 2. Extend the lead back to 18 for the Tigers. Under 10 seconds to go here. One second. At the buzzer, 3-pointer no good from Nichols as we close out the third quarter with the Middlebury Tigers holding a 41-23 third quarter lead. Middlebury able to put up 14 to 8 points, 14 points for them, 8 for the Thunderbirds here in this quarter. Still a large discrepancy to try to get back into this game, but we have 8 minutes to go. Again, A lot of the MVU's offense is predicated on their defense. Hopefully, no foul trouble in the backcourt, so that's going to be able to give Nichols and Myers a little more free reign to be that much more aggressive as we start this third quarter to try to produce those turnovers. But Middlebury, credit to them. They've been able to withstand any kind of MVU full court or three-quarter court type pressure and get into the teeth of their defense, teeth of the MVU defense, and score some pretty quick points as well. And we've got Cook Riney's back in the game as well. Rebound comes out to Stearns. Myers and Nichols trying to produce some kind of havoc in the backcourt. But again, able to Nichols comes across the arms. There's that aggressiveness we had talked about. So anytime the ball comes towards the sideline or towards any kind of backcourt, T-Birds are going to be on them pretty quickly. John Tanner in for a few seconds, then out again. Quick shot up, but no good for the Tigers. Trenton Garner with the rebound. Myers trying to wait for his screeners to come across. Ball does come across. Tabor Rich. Tabor Rich turns it right into the defense. Stearns takes it away. Looks like we have a technical foul on that rebound. It looks like Drew Wood picked up a technical foul. Not sure if something was said or something was done. But anyway, Tigers are going to get 2 foul shots and the ball. Taylor only good on 1 of 2. Second team foul for the Thunderbirds as we've only played 50 seconds of the fourth quarter. 42-23, 19-point lead here for the Tigers. T-Birds playing man-to-man at this point. Yep. T-Birds looking to get a little aggressive with their defensive play rather. Stearns able to get away from it, but Trenton Gardner picks up his first foul. Myers trying to rake the post when the ball comes in. Did not get it, but ball's kicked now. So anytime the ball comes out like that, they're going to have a double team pretty quickly to try to produce some turnovers here, create some quick points. 6:50 to go here, fourth quarter. Tabor Rich bites on the ball fake and kind of rode up the back of Riney. So that's going to be Tabor Rich's 4th foul. 4th team foul already here. 6:42 to go. Very likely that Tigers are going to be shooting a lot of foul shots here in the rest of the quarter. John Tanner in for Tabor Rich, who has to sit with those 4 fouls. Not sure when we might see Tabor again. Riney miss on the first. Short on the second. Ball comes out to Reed Myers. Myers not having a lot of success this quarter, breaking down his man to get into the paint. Offensively, they need to try to get a paint touch as much as possible. That paint touch is going to collapse the defense, and it's going to open up some outside shots for some of the T-Bird three-point shooters. Three-pointer on the way, no good for Myers, but John Tanner with the rebound and is hacked on the way up. That'll be a foul on Altimos, earning John Tanner 2 shots. John Tanner making the most of his limited minutes. Tanner 1 of 2 from the line. Nichols trying to create a little havoc. Ball comes out though, 3 on the way, no good. Trenton with a rebound. Out to Nichols. Nichols looking to find some space. Off to Myers. No good, but it looks like we have a foul off the ball. We got a foul on Middlebury. Looks like Kyle Stearns a little too aggressive on that attempt for an offensive rebound. Middlebury now with 3 team fouls. Middlebury and MVU with 4. Nichols, quick shot on the wing, no good. Unable to find that 3-point shot today, Nichols. And the ball comes in and out. Middlebury doing a nice job of ball comes poked away by Nichols. Ball comes over to Myers, who gets it back to Nichols to score for 2. It's almost like they can smell blood in the water and they try to. Ooh, no call there. Ball game continues, but looks like we're going to have a foul, which will be on, I believe, Drew Taberge, which will be his 4th, team's 5th. Stearns was in the act of shooting, so he's going to earn himself 2 foul shots. Colton Odell returns for the Tigers. Stearns 1 of 2 from the line. 43-26. The lead is 17 for the Tigers. 5:22 to go. Trenton with his attempt at a 3, no good. Riney with the rebound. Ball gets quickly in the front court. Ball gets passed inside, but foul before the shot. John Tanner just a tad bit behind on that. 2 shots, that is the 5th team foul. So Stearns back to the line. Substitutions for the T-Birds: Drew Wood, Tabor Rich. So for the Thunderbirds, you have Nichols, Myers, Gardner, Wood, and Rich. Stearns good for 2 as he comes out. Schwanier in. 45-26, the lead is back to 19 for the Tigers. We're under the 5-minute mark here in the 4th quarter. Trying to find some consistency for the Thunderbirds here. Middlebury just very good defensively. Myers in the lane, up and good. from 14. Tigers able to avoid long arms of the T-Birds attempt. Ball comes out, shot up, and is good. Three-pointer for Colton Odell. Lead is back to 20, 48-28. As we head to the halfway point of the fourth quarter. Nichols in the lane for two. Gave up the contested three for a better shot inside. T-Birds trying to speed things up, and that's what they did. They caused that turnover. 48-30, 3:52 to go here, fourth quarter. That little bit of speeding up of the offense. Drew Wood coming across, no good. Good look though. Sometimes a little speed up. And Drew Wood taking the offensive charge on Odell. A little out of control. Could have been called for a travel, but Drew Wood holding his ground on the post, getting the ball back over to the Thunderbirds. Little high screen. High screen attempt from Tabor Rich to Myers. Myers, though, gets hacked on the way up, earning himself 2 foul shots. Both teams now over the limit. So any foul from here on out for both clubs will be foul shots. Offensive rebound by Drew Wood. Cutting the Tiger lead to 15, 48-33. Ball gets deflected. Oh, but still remains with the Tigers. Myers causing a turnover. Quickly to Nichols. Nichols gets bumped and it scores. Quick defense into offense. This is the calling card of the T-Birds this year. They've been able to do that on multiple occasions. There was a lot of time during this game where that was not happening. Nichols short, but long rebound comes out to Reed Myers. T-Birds filling blood in the water here. Trenton gives up the three and takes it in and gets hacked. Will earn himself 2 foul shots. A little change in mentality, a couple of quick hoops, a little bit of confidence. Okay. This deficit has been cut in half, basically. Third foul on Keenan Schwanier. 2:52 to go here, fourth quarter. Trenton, 1 of 2. Ball got scramble. We have a jump ball. It's going to go. It's going to stay with the Tigers. Coach Alamos wants to talk about this a little bit. Oh, sorry. Nope, no timeout. Just a couple of subs, a couple of fresh bodies. after a flurry under the basket. A foul had been called. Drew Wood picking up his second foul. At this point, T-Birds doing okay with fouls. Tabor Rich only one really with foul trouble. Drew T-Birds just has 4 as well. 48-36. The lead is 12 for the Tigers. 2:26 to go here. T-Birds looking to chip away a little bit. 3-pointer on the way, no good from Nichols. Ball gets quickly in the backcourt for the Tigers, able to defuse any situation. Yep. But a ball fake and a quick dribble gets Brady Lloyd to the foul line. Nichols picking up his third as we hit the 2-minute mark. (50-36). Tigers making just enough foul shots up to this point to keep the T-Birds at bay. Ball gets tipped around. Myers tries to get it, but he is the last to touch it as it goes out of bounds. Tigers to keep the ball. Tigers more than happy to just hang on to this ball here for the last minute and 50, but quick hands by the T-Birds. Trenton Gardner, a little too much out of control, ran into the defender who was holding his spot, and it is an offensive foul. That is the second on Gardner. John Tanner comes into the game, 1:44 to go. T-Birds still having their full court press. Drive by Riney on the baseline, but he was stepped out of bounds. I'll go back to T-Birds. 1:36 to go here. 50-36. Myers and Nichols trying to set something up. Nichols, a little shake and bake at the top for 3 is good. Quick timeout by Coach Walker as the lead is cut to 11. 50-39. 1:21 to go here. T-Birds have shown a lot of success, a lot of confidence here in the fourth quarter with creating some of those turnovers, causing the Tigers to speed up their play a little bit quicker, which has caused some turnovers on their side. Be interesting to see how Coach Walker comes out of this timeout. If he shows a different look defensively, just to keep the Tigers on their toes and see what they're going to do with their press break. But needless to say, the last 121 should be interesting. Whether or not the T-Birds will foul to extend this game, it will be yet to be seen. But it looks like a little change defensively, and a little change press break wise for the Tigers as well. It did send somebody long. T-Birds still trying to double team, but that's going to be a little too much push for Tabor Rich, and that'll be his 5th foul, and that'll be the night for Tabor Rich. John Tanner replacing Tabor Rich, who had a decent night defensively. Couldn't get things going offensively. But tomorrow's another day as Brady Lloyd hits the first of his 2 foul shots. Lloyd's been pretty solid here today. Offensively, he hasn't rushed things. The game has come to him and been able to get to both his spot on the block and from the wing as well. Myers, quick pull up for 3, no good. Battle out of bounds. Last touch by Drew Wood. The ball will go over to the Tigers. 1:04 to go. 52-39. The lead is 13 for the Tigers. T-Birds still continuing with their press. Bog is getting across. Riney does find Lloyd as the Tigers are able to break the press, which is probably going to be the nail in the coffin for the Thunderbirds here this afternoon. Good fight. Myers triggers on the 3, no good. Long rebound comes out to John Tanner. Ball just gets swung around. Nichols for 3, no good. Tanner fighting all the way. But he will be called for a push. You like the aggressive nature. You like to going after the ball with 30 seconds to go. But a little too aggressive. And that's going to put the Tigers back on the line. 23.9 seconds left to go. Riney shooting 2. He's had a pretty solid night tonight. Not necessarily scoring, but creating havoc and always being on the front of the mind of the T-Bird defenders of how to defend and just wearing down the T-Birds in their front court. "20 seconds to go here. Myers pull up for 3. No good. Tigers with a rebound. And we've got 10 seconds to go, and that should do it. The Middlebury Tigers winning streak continues. That'll be 5 in a row. They will up their record to 8-8 on the season, which will drop the Thunderbirds to 5-11. So, from MVU, this is John Nielsen, but let's take a moment to thank our community sponsors that make our live sports coverage possible. Splish Splash Clean and Clear, Northwestern Rehab Services, Notch Vermont, My Healthy Vermont, JC Image, Union Bank, Stone's Auto Repair, St. Albans, East Fairfield, and the Collins Pearly Sports and Fitness Center. If your business would like to help sponsor our live coverage, please reach out to Paul Snyder at Northwest Access TV. Check out their website for more details, northwestaccess.tv. We'd also like to thank Northwestern Counseling and Support Services and the Afterglow Foundation. The two organizations have been working to prevent suicide deaths in our community. If you are concerned about yourself or a loved one, there are people in our community that can help. Reach out to NCSS 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on its confidential emergency services line, 802-524-6554. Then press 1, or you can always call or text 988. One call, text, or chat could save a life. Good one here this afternoon, everyone. I will hope to see you on Tuesday as the Thunderbirds are back here. But for now, I'm John Nielsen, and we'll see you next time.